Welcome back. During the week, we talk at length about whether or not Donald Trump was being treated fairly with regard to the Colorado primary rules, and we asked for your input. Mike Wood tweeted at the Hardline, like many other issues this year, if not for Trump, we wouldn't be talking about GOP-crafted Trojan rules. Well, make sure you reach out to us on social media whenever you can. We always want to know how our viewers feel on everything we discuss. I know Ed's very active on social media, and we want to hear from you. It's a great way to be a part of this conversation, and you can always send us a tweet or get in touch with us through email. You can see newsmaxtv.com/comments. Facebook, Twitter are great ways to get involved in the conversation. Well, the candidates will be busy this weekend in the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. No rest for our crew behind the scenes, finding the best jokes and jabs from the past week. We leave you here on Hardline with the political punching bag. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Remember New York values?
New York values.
Talking about New York values.
The people of New York know exactly what those values are.
And guess what, Ted Cruz? I have New York values.
You know, the phrase New York values, it's actually a phrase that originated with Donald Trump.
And he does not like New York?
If you want to know what liberal democratic values are, follow Donald Trump's checkbook. Donald Trump turned to me and he said, Ted, I've known a lot more politicians than you have.
Lying Ted, lying.
Yeah, I've probably got a screw loose.
I think you can forget about him.
Peddling prejudice and paranoia is not the New York way.
I don't know what the calculation is by Trump and others, but I'll tell you this, they are selling Americans short.
Oh, Hillary, you talk about Hillary. She's the most dishonest of all.
I think I can both walk and chew gum at the same time.
While campaigning in New York today, Hillary Clinton rode the subway and had to swipe her Metro card 5 times before getting through a turnstile.
Ow. Try again. It's been a while.
If you know Hillary Clinton, you know she'll keep trying until she gets in.
And now, an uncomfortable moment with John Kasich.
America, this is like the great, isn't it, sweetie? You wanted to, yeah, I mean, it's so fantastic. I love New York, you know? To make up for what I did in the pizza place, I ate the pasta with my hands. Okay? What? I'm still standing. You know, we're like the little engine that can.
I think I can. I thought I could.
One of the most important people you can find in the school is the janitor. Or the lunch lady. Those are the people that kids feel safe talking to.
I listen to your conversations. You don't know that, but I do.
And revealing their deepest, darkest kind of fears.
Nothing is more comforting than a school janitor who's like, tell me your darkest fears.
That was an uncomfortable moment with John Kasich.
At the convention, they will parachute in some white knight who will save the Washington establishment.
He is Ted Cruz. He will always be Ted Cruz.
We're in this little room looking at this computer screen that pulls up hardcore porn. I still remember she leaned forward and she squinted and said, oh my.
You know how hard it is to run for president?
The Republican system is a rigged system. These are dirty tricksters.
You gotta give it to Trump. I mean, he's the only man who could inherit millions of dollars, have his name on buildings, and still go, life is totally unfair. I can't catch a break.
Donald Trump said that I need to get out of the race because I'm getting his voters.
Very unfair.
This is not fair.
It ain't gonna happen.
And now all of a sudden it's like Coke, Pepsi, and Kasich. There's Coke, there's Pepsi, and there's Kasich. People are still trying to figure out whether they like the brand. And then people just have to make up their mind that they want to put me in their cart.
I don't think he's going to do well anywhere.
Wait, no, I've got news for him. I'm going to get a heck of a lot of his voters, okay? I'm dropping in. I'm not dropping out.
You know, the Democratic field consists of a wild-eyed socialist and Bernie Sanders.
There is no difference.